Hello, kids. Hola, estudiantes. It's Mr. Alexander. Today we are going to be practicing our handwriting. Hoy practicamos la escritura, and we're going to be practicing with the very first letter of the alphabet, letter A, letra A, and we are going to be using the letter A to make an ant. Okay. Hoy hacemos una hormiga con la letra A. So let's get started.
You're going to need a piece of paper, you're going to need a pencil to draw with, and you're going to need something to color it with. Now that could be crayons or colored pencils. Necesita papel, lápiz y crayones o lápices de colores. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab my drawing utensil. I'm actually going to use a marker. Now this is just because it shows up on camera a lot better, okay? Make sure you're using your pencil so that you can go back and fix your work. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need to turn our paper so that it is horizontal, like a window would look, right? Okay? Girarla horizontal, como una ventana. So now what we want to do is we want to practice writing our letter A's. These are the lowercase A's that we're doing, okay? Practicar la letra A minúscula, okay? So we're going to practice this, and what we want to do is we're going to start off with a circle, okay? Just think of a ball and a wall. And so we do our nice, neat circle, top to bottom, left to right. And then the wall, that line right there, top to bottom, okay? So, hacer un círculo y hacer una línea. And let's practice that a couple of times. Top to bottom, left to right. It's so important to get good, nice, neat handwriting. Even if we already know how to make our letter A's, you know, you can always learn more. You spend your whole life learning, and you will get better and better. And that's important, especially when you're writing, because you want to make sure that if you leave a note to someone, whether it's now or when you're a grown-up, that they can read the message that you want to share with them. So now we've practiced this a good while. Let's make sure we're going to turn this over, okay? Atrás. So now we're on this side, and we are now going to draw our ant picture, okay? El hormiga. So let's go ahead and start off with that letter A. Now I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so we have a nice larger head. Okay, we're going to make that lowercase letter A, letra A minúscula, and that's actually going to be our ant's head, all right? And so the next step that we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing some ovals. Now an oval is kind of like a perfect circle, right? Except the oval is a little bit squished, right? It's kind of a squished circle, okay? So we want to take this, it's kind of like doing a backwards C. We're going to start right here where this line is in the back of that A, and let's do one oval as un ovalo. Let's take this again. Here we go. Another one. That's going to be the back end of his body or her body. This may not be a boy ant, I don't know. So we've got the basic shape for the body parts. The next thing we want to do is we want to add some face parts. So we're going to start off right here, and we're going to make a little smile. Okay, haz una sonrisa. So we're going to take that and give him a little curved up smile. Put a little line there like you see on those emojis, right? Now we want to give him some eyeballs. So we're going to come over here, and right above that smile, let's do a small circle, hacer un círculo, and on the inside we're going to do another circle, and that's going to be a little shiny spot on it, a little anti-eyeball there, and we'll color that in later. Now we're going to do some stripes, okay, because Insects have what's called an exoskeleton. It's a hard shell that's made up of different parts. It's kind of like armor, right? That you see on a knight in shining armor or something. So we're going to do 2 lines to make kind of a stripe. One line here and another one. It's like a number 11, right? Number 11. And let's do another one. Number 11. And let's go ahead and we want to give our ant some antenna. Okay, they're going to be a little bit bendy shapes. Here, I'm going to curve out a little bit. Haz una antena y haz otra antena. So we're going to do 2 antennas. We're going to do one that's going to come up kind of like a backwards R. There's one. I'm going to make a little spot there. And then we're going to do a smaller one. You just go to... There we go. So he has some nice cute little antlers on there. Now we're going to rotate this so the ant is upside down. Just like so. Now we're going to give our ant some legs. Now, let's see if you guys can remember. How many legs does an insect have? You got it. An insect has 6 legs. So that means we're going to be doing some letter V's. And that way we'll have our 6 legs. So if you look at where your lines end on these 2 body sections, that's where the bottom of your letter V is going to be, okay? And you want to make 4 letter V's. Hacer 4 letras V. And so we're going to come over here and let's do the letter V. It's going to come down, touch that line, and come out. And let's go do the next one over here. And then we're going to do another one. And then we have our last letter V. And boom, I think we are done. Now, the next step, we have to color it. All right, looks like we're done. Guys, thanks for joining me with this lesson. I can't wait to get to see you someday when we're done with KVA. But till then, stay safe, keep your hands clean and sanitized, and always be kind to someone every single day. Bye-bye now.